Beautiful day here in Nashville. Temperature in the 70s, bright sunshine. It's week 2 of the NFL on CBS. Here is Raymond from his own 1-yard line. Slips one tackle and Raymond up the middle, and that's the punter, Logan Cook, who makes the tackle. Derrick Henry had 31 carries last week on first down. Tannehill looking to throw. Plenty of time. Wide open. Jonnu Smith into Jacksonville territory. Winger trying to chase him down, and he does. But a big play for Tennessee. Longest play of the game last week for the Titans, covered 23 yards. That went for 62 as Henry up the middle. And Henry will get a yard on the play. That was a career-long reception for Jonnu Smith. He's the motion man on 2nd and 9. Tannehill, great protection again, over the middle, into the end zone, caught, touchdown, and it's Jonnu Smith.
This starts with great pass protection up front. It takes a long time for this play to develop. Winger, that's good coverage. But you throw it high and away, and Jonnu Smith can use his athletic ability, climb the ladder, and go up and get it.
Tannehill told us that Jonnu's a Swiss Army knife. He can do so much out there, and it was Carr. 3 plays, 77 yards, and Gostkowski starts his day on a good note. It was a Jacksonville defense that's allowed the most points on opponents' first possessions going back to the start of last year. Touchdowns. First down and 10 for the Jags, and on the first play, Minshew was looking long, now throws a dangerous pass, and it is incomplete. Nearly intercepted as
he was trying to wait for the receiver to get open.
Here's James Robinson, and he lowers his shoulder to get out to the 28-yard line. So, and 3 of the 4 sacks came on 3rd down. Minshew's pass caught by Laviska Shenault. And that is a Jacksonville first down out to the 40-yard line over Indianapolis. Robinson, the undrafted rookie, picks up 3 yards. Empty backfield. Minshew, and that's dropped by Bruce Miller right through his hands.
What you don't get from having no fans, you don't get that crowd noise in the stadium.
Chris Thompson next to Minshew. 3rd down and 7. Here comes the pressure. Minshew steps up, fires, and it's caught for a first down. Keelan Cole into Tennessee territory. 7th play of the drive. Minshew rolling right. He's going to keep it himself, and he slides down.
At times.
He did pick up 5 there on first down. Robinson trying to get to the outside, now cuts it back in and is tackled just inside the 40-yard line.
I'm going to start. I just want to maybe make the practice squad.
He was the 4th running back in training camp. Minshew in trouble, trying to get out of trouble. Minshew throws, and it is incomplete. Did not this year. You don't have to worry about that at home either. 4th down and 3. Minshew in trouble again, escapes. Minshew on the run, trying to angle for the marker, and he's got it. Their first 4th down of the season. Minshew dropped the snap. Ball is loose, and Jacksonville recovers. Minshew fell on it. 2nd down and 11. Minshew too high, picked off, intercepted by Christian Fulton, the rookie down the sideline. Fulton still going, and he's tackled by A.J. Cann. So the Titans take over at the Jacksonville 30. Here's Henry, head of steam, and Henry to the 25-yard line.
Corey Davis matched up on the rookie up top.
Humphreys in motion. Tannehill comes back the other way, and Henry could not hang on. Henry comes out on 3rd and 6. It's Jeremy McNichols, who's off the practice squad for the 2nd straight week, standing next to Tannehill. Tannehill fires wide open. He's got his man for a 1st down. And that is the new 14-yard pickup on 3rd down. Henry back in there, lowers his shoulder and tackled at the 10. Josh, Titans were great in the red zone last season. 75% led the NFL. Play fake, Tannehill, time again, into the end zone, and it is caught for a touchdown. Corey Davis.
Sometimes arm strength is throwing it 60 yards down the field, but most of the time arm strength is throwing it in a tight window, and that's exactly what Ryan Tannehill did on that play. He waited until his receiver got open. He didn't throw it with anticipation. Down in the red zone, you got to wait for that window to open up. And as soon as that window opened up, he threw a laser right through it.
Back in Nashville, and referee Clay Martin just announced that there was no review. So it's a touchdown. The extra point by Gostkowski is good. Never done this. 22 straight catches, and all 22 have been 1st downs or touchdowns.
I did one afternoon at
Robinson, the running back. Keelan Cole in motion. And here's Robinson trying the left side, running behind the left tackle, Cam Robinson. And
It's here, 30 yards there. You got to go to your game plan, what you practice, and be ready.
Minshew's pass is caught right near the chains, and that'll be good for a 1st down. It's
throughout this game.
Well, he was in for 47 plays last week out of 80 at altitude.
Minshew deep. Chalk is down there. Chalk's got it. Big play by the Jag. Minshew, and miscommunication there with Chris Conley, who kept running him off
down the field.
Clowney still on the sideline for Tennessee. It's 2nd down and 10. Minshew over the middle, nearly intercepted. Great Denver. He said he was a little winded, so maybe Tennessee just managing that a little bit here early on. Minshew over the middle. He's got a man. Touchdown. Tyler Eifert. His 1st touchdown as a Jaguar.
Thrown an interception. You had another ball on the 1st play of the game that probably should have been picked off. Well, you make a great throw to DJ Chark, and then you make a high and away throw, away from the defense, high enough for your guy to go up and get it.
So Jacksonville in the offseason signed his contract, and when the ink was dry, he went right to TPC Sawgrass and played 18. Jacksonville on the board with 3:43 to go in the 1st quarter. And here's Logan Cook to boot it away. Khalif Raymond will let it go. It's a touchback.
Jadeveon Clowney and Mike Vrabel. You have that connection with those players that you go after.
They hand it off here to Cam Batson, who makes a man miss and gets to the outside. Batson was elevated off 5'8". Tennessee does have a lot of speed with Batson and Raymond on the field. Some movement up front. Roger Saffold came across and touched one of the Jags. And we have our 1st penalty call of the day.
False start. Number 76, offense. 5-yard penalty, 1st down.
Does go on Saffold.
Well, he had his hand down and he got back up. You're not supposed to be able to do that.
And a penalty flag is down. I think Derrick Henry may have flinched.
False start. Offense. Number 22. 5-yard penalty. 1st down.
That was the call. And 3 of the 5 were pre-snap, just like the previous 2. Tannehill to Batson. Showing off that shiftiness as he
can run lanes to stop Henry.
More troubles up front and another false start going against Tennessee.
False start. Offense. Number 64, as the defense never entered the neutral zone. 5-yard penalty, second down.
Backwards so far for Tennessee. Tannehill quick pass to Humphries. Humphries with blockers. Humphries hit hard at the 39. And Tannehill over the middle, caught for a first down at midfield. Once again on third. Final minute of play in the first quarter. Henry has not been able to get downhill so far in this game. And it was the first game, but it was very impressed with his play against Indianapolis. Tannehill play fake. Moving right, throws on the run, incomplete over the head of Corey Davis. Tennessee looking at third down and 9. Again, movement up front.
Encroachment. Defense, number 90. 5-yard penalty, third down.
That's on Taven Bryan. Tannehill's pass is caught by Davis for a first down. Schobert spins him down, but second quarter with the Titans leading the Jaguars 14-7. And it's Henry taking a pitch left, cut down. Great play by Adam Gotsis. Jaguars defensive coordinator Todd Wash likes what he sees so far from that line up front as Tannehill fires, and he squeezes one into Humphries.
After the quarterback.
You saw the line, 5 carries for 2 yards for Derrick Henry. So Jacksonville doing a good job against the run, but Tannehill's had his way passing it. In trouble here, and down he goes. It's Chason with it.
Guys with 42, so those 40 numbers, they're hard to handle.
Brett Kern, one of the best in the league, punting, trying to pin Jacksonville deep, and he does just that, down at the 5-yard line. Titans allowed 8 fans to be here. You just saw 4 of them right there as Jacksonville starts this drive deep in its own territory for their next home game on October 4th. So about 7,000 for their next home game. As Robin Chenault lowers his shoulder. Hello.
Impressive for a wide receiver.
14-yard gain gives Jacksonville a little breathing room. Minshew looking for Chark. He's open at the 40. And DJ Chark gets to the 41-yard line.
Jacksonville Jaguars.
2 catches for 62 yards for Chark as Robinson trying to creep through the middle of the field. And there goes Eifert in motion on 2nd and 8. Minshew play fake, pressure coming. Minshew hit as he throws, and it's incomplete.
There's Clowney right there.
Pressure coming. Minshew gets rid of it to Thompson, and this one is blown dead. Whistles coming in. There's a play clock at 0.
Prior to the snap, delay of game, offense. 5-yard penalty, third down.
Landry on the edges.
Minshew to Chark. He's got a little bit of room to run. Hit hard, but he's got the first down. Chark. Jacksonville now 4 for 5 on third down conversions. Minshew moving right, in trouble, chased, and does he get rid of it? No flag right now. Minshew's trying to say there was somebody over there. It was Jack Crawford who was applying the heat.
There's no foul for intentional grounding as the quarterback's knee was down prior to releasing the ball. The ball will be right here, and it's second down.
For Jacksonville. Handed off to Thompson. And it's going to be 3rd and a mile.
That they can run after the catch.
And it's out quickly to Keelan Cole. Cole is able to get out close to the 40-yard line. Jackson.
A little bit right here.
Raymond drifting over to the sideline and fields it right at the 15-yard line. A season where, again, the sounds you're hearing on TV are different than the sounds in the stadium, as Tannehill is looking to keep this one. And he's shoved out of bounds.
And even though it sounds strange for a game, for the players, it's much like the sounds that they have in practice.
Than what we're experiencing here in the booth.
Well, for the Titans to get back to normal, hand the ball to Derrick Henry.
They do that, but Jacksonville continues to impress against the run.
Let's see what happens on second down. You heard Tannehill call Atlanta, but he got out of that audible now.
Hands off to Henry, trying the right side. A little bit more daylight there for Derrick Henry.
Here.
Third down and 4. Tannehill looking deep for Jonnu Smith, incomplete, and there is a flag down, and that's a good call. Josh Jones.
Well, Wade, defensive back, feel like I need to get
Pass
the ball.
interference. Number 29, defense.
Watch Jonnu's
The ball will be
left
placed
arm.
at the spot of the foul. It's an automatic first down.
You see that left arm, Andrew, getting extended?
Gives Tennessee an automatic first down with 4.5 to go in the second quarter. Henry. He's got some room on that left side. Inside the 40-yard line, stays in bounds. People saying this week there's no pitch count for Derrick Henry. He's going to be out there. He's going to carry the ball 25, 30 times a game. Another carry here. Can he get by C.J. Henderson? He can. He's got a first down with a flag down.
There is no foul on the play.
All right, so they pick the flag up.
Away.
On 1st and 10, it's a handoff to McNichols. And McNichols is tracked down from behind by Cassius Marsh.
Those are the guys that can really do the damage right now.
Henry still on the sideline. They go back to McNichols. And McNichols. 3rd and 3. Henry right up the middle. He's got the first down. Wingard finishes him off. But Tennessee driving here. 1st and goal for the Titans. Hand off to Henry. And Henry running over Adam Gotsis. And
Continue to run and make Doug Marrone use those timeouts before he gets the ball back.
they do run it. Henry slipped a little bit, gets inside the 5, and then Doug Marrone calls his second timeout.
On his face all the time.
3rd and goal for Tennessee.
There's Jack right in the middle.
Tannehill. And it's caught by Smith near the goal line. He's in. Touchdown Titans.
With just a 4-man pass rush when you don't get anybody in the face. And that time it was actually only 3 guys. Bryant, number 90, dropped out into coverage. Jonnu Smith, nice job grabbing that ball and getting over the goal line.
That's the first 2-touchdown game of Jonnu Smith's career. Extra point by Gostkowski is good. But for Ryan Tannehill, he's 11 of 13 for 156 yards and 3 touchdown passes. And Tennessee has a 21-7 lead. Jacksonville has 1 timeout remaining, and they do get the football to start the second half. As we check, AJ, thank you, with 1:47 to go, second quarter. Chris Thompson, the running back. Minshew, quick pass. Eifert's got it. And he's got 8 yards on first down. Minshew is 9 of 16 for a $140 with a touchdown and a pick. Time here, fires, and it's caught. That's Chenault going low to reel that one in. 15-year age difference on that matchup, Joseph and Chenault. Landry's coming, Minshew gets rid of it, and Thompson goes down.
Back to zone coverage now.
Minshew, Thompson across midfield, stretches out to the 46. 6 straight from 50 or longer, but first, Jacksonville faced with 3rd down and 4. Minshew, and it's caught by Keelan Cole for a 1st down.
Don't get too greedy, and you do not take a sack here.
Minshew looking long. Oh, what a catch! Keelan Cole. Colin Johnson, he's got great size for the red zone at 6'6", 222. Minshew looking his way. Oh, he almost had it. That is why he's in there, that red zone threat. 2nd down and 10. Remember, no timeouts for Jacksonville. They got to be careful in the middle of the field. Minshew just throws this one away. Third and 10. Minshew looking for Eifert again in the end zone, and it's broken up. Great play by Kenny And Lambeau has been automatic from inside 40. Tennessee, they do have 2 timeouts remaining. Onside kick, and Tennessee has it. And now they've slipped a little bit, but now Tennessee has the ball at the Jacksonville 49-yard line. They do have 2 timeouts.
Corey Davis, one-on-one up top.
Tannehill over the middle, it is caught for a 1st down.
Guys right in the middle, Taven Bryan, number 90.
And Gostkowski is good. Tucks it in. As Gardner Minshew is ready to come back out, Gostkowski made the 51-yarder to close out the 2nd quarter. We're underway here in the 2nd half. Claybrooks dropped it, chasing after it, doesn't have it yet, out of bounds. Raymond fell on it, but was he already out of bounds? I think he was, and it should be Jacksonville football. It is. And Minshew looking to throw, gets rid of it to Robinson on the screen. Robinson runs into Malcolm Butler and crosses the 15.
Better defensively on 3rd downs.
Tennessee 6 out of 7 on 3rd down in that 1st half, AJ, as Robinson gets a yard within the chains. Get from the moat to Vrabel. That's good. We got an update there. Last week it was both coaches on the phone. Today, only one. On 3rd down, Robinson. And Robinson comes close to the sticks. Jaguars tender went into the blue medical tent, hobbled off the field. Tyler Shatley has replaced him at center. Minshew gets rid of it. O'Shaughnessy makes the catch. 6th-year center out of Clemson. It's Chenault. Jay Gruden told us that we're 3rd down and 2 with Thompson next to Minshew. Thompson, and he's got the 1st down. Patient running by the...
to return to this game.
All right, so they'll keep riding with Shatley under center. Minshew, and that's caught by Keelan Cole at the 42, immediately. Clowney was leaning in, no flag. Robinson has a 1st down for Jacksonville. Play number 9 on this drive for Jacksonville. Minshew, O'Shaughnessy takes a shove, holds on. A little bit high on Clowney. Here's Robinson, James Robinson. Unified, very close-knit Jacksonville team as Minshew's pass is high, but Chenault reels it in. Pick. Another touch right here for Chenault, and Landry drags him down. Now he's 6 out of 6. Jaguars. His drive has taken up nearly 8 minutes. Robinson has some room. Robinson, there he goes. First NFL touchdown for the undrafted rookie, James Robinson.
And I asked him about James Robinson at Illinois State. He said, well, we kind of had him on our board, but we had running backs already. This kid is really making an impression around people around the league, and people are going, how come we didn't draft him?
False start. Offense, number 68. 5-yard penalty. We'll replay the try here.
It's on Andrew Norwood. The moment is too big for him. Again, another one of these 13 first-year players for Jacksonville that has made an impact early in the season. And as I said, first career touchdown for James Robinson, first rushing touchdown this year for the Jaguars, who only had 3 all of last year, as Raymond lets that one go into the end zone. And he's having a nice day. 3 catches, 74 yards. First drive of the second half for Tennessee. And they play fake on first down. Tannehill wanted to go back to Henry. It wasn't there, and he'll throw it away. There is a flag down at the 41-yard line.
Prior to the pass, holding. Defense, number 37. 5-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
Cam Batson has some scary speed. Herndon knows it. A pitch to Henry. And Henry is tracked down from behind. Wingard in on that tackle. 16 on Monday night in Denver. 2nd and 8. Henry again. Henry gets to the second level this time. And it takes 2 to bring him down. And now Tannehill will back off. Right back to Henry. This time Josh Allen was there. Lone just wears down the defense with that size. Tannehill wide open, Corey Davis. And Davis is pushed out by Henderson.
Here, like I think they thought he would when they drafted him 4 years ago.
And before the snap, another penalty marker down.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense, number 96. 5-yard penalty, first down.
Adam Sonoris Perry in at running back for Tennessee. Kari Blasingame, the fullback. It is Perry. That's just the 12th carry of his career. Now in his... Back to Perry. And Sonoris Perry has a first down across the 20-yard line. 7th play of the drive. Henry. And Henry is taken down. And that was trouble
That time, getting him before he got out of first gear.
Loss of 3 on the play.
Hey, Mike 4-4, Mike 4-4. Line. 180. What's up?
Tannehill just hands it off nearly. It's caught by Jonnu Smith.
180. What is that?
3rd down and 9.
Hey, flip. Turbo son.
Tannehill hit as he throws into the end zone. Humphries has it! Touchdown, Tennessee!
It's an oh no, because you're watching the pressure get to Tannehill. You're thinking, oh no, don't throw that ball late down the middle. Humphries goes up, grabs it. Great spot throw by Tannehill. Look at the pressure. Right in his face, getting hit as he's throwing the ball. Oh no! Oh yeah, once the catch comes in.
Ooh, Gostkowski, we saw that Monday night. No good on the extra points. Yards and those 4 scores, and it's now 4 red zone possessions for Tennessee and 4 touchdowns. However, Gostkowski no good on the extra point.
Touchdown catch.
Wow, that's the way you're going to look at it. Minshew to Chark, and Malcolm Butler brings him down after a gain of 10. Minshew back to the air. Finds Robinson, who holds on. Tripped up by Evans, but a nice... Handed off to Robinson, up the middle. He's got the first down and more. There he goes again. Robinson off to the races, and they catch him at the 20. Nault in the backfield here on 1st and 10. Minshew to O'Shaughnessy inside the 10. Another Jacksonville first down on the final play. 1st and goal for the Jaguars. Minshew, 9 of 9 here in the second half for 75 yards. He's got all day here to the end zone. It's broken up. That is a great play by Malcolm Butler. Minshew to Robinson. Robinson with blockers in front. Robinson to the end zone. Did he get in? He stepped out of bounds.
Chenault right there, and he's looking in at the football.
3rd and goal. Minshew keeps it rolling right. Minshew throws. Wide open Cole. Touchdown. Great patience.
You know, this is the 3rd option. You have Robinson, who's out in front. Minshew is looking. Really the 4th option, because he could have run, but once he realized he couldn't run, first 2.
Jacksonville is 8-0, so Cole in the end zone here. Extra point by Lambeau is no good. So of our crew in New York, good one here. Early 4th quarter, a 7-point Tennessee lead as Cook with a high kickoff. Raymond running start up to the 6-yard line. He's got good speed. He's bottled up around the 20, trying to escape, and he's brought down at the 21-yard line. What do you mean potentially?
Well, you know, you might get the Texans.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, they are going to play this. Henry on first down. And this Jaguars defense continues this week. Wash every day. We'll tell them, see the ball, get the ball. They're doing that with Derrick Henry. Tannehill's going to keep it himself, and Wingard makes the tackle. Kid Rockland's pretty good. Henry taken down on 3rd down. Time today. In fact, we've only had 2 punts the entire game. Claybrooks, the deep man, the Nashville native, back in his hometown, dropped it out of bounds. And Jacksonville will take over. Jacksonville 164 yards, Tennessee just 72. Tyler Shatley remains the center. Brandon Linder went out with an injury earlier, and on first down, nowhere to go, but a flag comes in. James.
Personal foul, face mask, defense, number 54. 15-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
A big one there on Rashaan Evans, as it's Christian Fulton who's come in to replace Joseph. First down and 10, Chenault running right. He's got some room, and he's got another Jacksonville first down. Evan, Jay Gruden called him a changeup. He said we want to throw fastballs, and then mix in that changeup. And that's exactly what he's provided. As Robinson again finds some room, and Robinson is a half-yard shy of a first down.
Out there right now.
No, it's great. Colin Johnson in motion. Minshew wants to take a shot on 2nd and 1. Instead, he goes down. Kenny Vaccaro will get credit for that sack.
See Keelan Cole work his magic. He's here on the inside.
Pressure coming. Minshew gets rid of it, and he's got the first down to Conley. Conley down the sideline, still going.
Back to Andrew and James.
All right, guys, Noah Fant had a touchdown against Tennessee on Monday night as well as Robinson creeps through. You know, Gardner Minshew's dad, Gardner's sister's homecoming, and Gardner told us, I think my dad might be in here somewhere as a janitor hiding so he can see me play, as Connolly has another first down. Today, first down and 10. Chenault. And he runs right into Clowney. 8th play of the drive.
Rookie corners at the top and bottom.
Minshew looking end zone, and it is broken up. That was Vaccaro getting a hand on it. Down at 8 with 7.5 to go. Minshew with the blitz coming to Thompson, and he's got it! Touchdown! What a throw by Minshew! Minshew with the heat coming in his face.
Six, and he throws what looks like a jump ball to the 5'8" Thompson, but just drops it right in the bucket.
First touchdown for Thompson in 2 years when he was with Washington. And how about Minshew today? 320 yards passing and now 3 touchdowns. Now Lambeau missed an extra point earlier. This one to tie it up at 30. And Lambeau's kick is good. 7:25 to go. The cardboard cutouts are on the edge of their seats. It's 30-30 with 7:25 to go. Short kickoff. Raymond comes up to the 10. And Raymond goes down at the 21-yard line. So while we are now tied at 30. Meanwhile, Kevin Byard just ran off into the Titans locker room. We'll get you an update as soon as we have one. As Henry has the carry, trying to get to the outside, and he does. And Henry tripped up right around the 30. 9-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 1. And Henry has the first down, but a flag comes in from the secondary as it takes 3 defenders to bring down the... And now here's Clay Martin.
During the run, holding. Defense, number 90. 5 yards will be added to the end of the run. First down.
Second penalty today on Taven Bryan.
You clamp down on both guys so that your linebacker can make the play.
Tannehill, plenty of time over the middle, and it's caught by Batson. Into Jacksonville territory. Tannehill has had a lot of time today. Jacksonville defensively has done well against the run, but have not had a lot of pressure on Tannehill as Henry gets a couple. That was the 22nd carry for Darrell. Will manage this game late, knowing that Gostkowski has struggled. As Tannehill, his pass to Davis is broken up. CJ is 4-down territory, James.
I think you've got to blitz one of these linebackers and get them away from where they feel like they get 4-down territory.
Tannehill screen, and it is incomplete. Broken up. Clay Brooks is back deep. He's looked a little shaky back there today. Clay Brooks, fair catch at the 10 with 5:36 to go at safety for the Titans. Robinson on first down, tripped up from behind after a gain of 2. They've been outscored by a combined 67 points. Not the case here today. On second down, O'Shaughnessy has the catch over the middle and out to the 23-yard line for a Jaguars first down.
Again, but these Jaguars have never lost to this team, not the men who were in that room.
13 rookies played a week ago, and they're riding them again here. This is Robinson, the undrafted rookie.
Who's easier on Gardner Minshew as this game has gone on to throw the football.
Second down and 9. Minshew to Robinson out of the backfield. He could not hold on with Malcolm Butler. Titans have all 3.
There's Clowney on the open edge.
Minshew hit by Clowney, and it's incomplete. You mentioned her down, and now it is Logan Cook to punt it away with Khalif Raymond, the deep man for the Titans. Fair catch call. This is a short kick by Cook.
Under is 10 guys from both rosters who are still on the team.
Henry runs into a wall, gets away from the wall, and gets out to midfield. Wow. 3 minutes to go. Henry again. The second effort may have given him the first down. It does.
That whole clock there at the bottom to eat up time so that you can score a touchdown. That's the final play of the game.
Humphreys makes the catch at the 44, hit by Herndon right away. Tied at 30. DJ Hayden is being evaluated for a concussion on the Jacksonville sideline. He's not out there right now. Tannehill play fake, in trouble, chased by Allen, and Tannehill gets rid of it. Josh Allen was charging fast.
Now he's hustling back over to where he needs to be. There's your rookie right there.
Third down and 5 from the 44. Tannehill over the middle, and what a play! Miles Jack, but a flag comes in, and he may
impede
pass interference. Defense, number 44. The ball will be placed at the spot of the foul. It's an automatic first down.
Get called, and that's what happened to Jack. 1st and 10. Henry chopped down for a 1-yard loss. And Doug Moore, 1 timeout left for Jacksonville.
Here's your heat right there.
Tannehill time, looking deep, too high for Humphreys. Clay Brooks is still out there for DJ Hayden. 3rd down and 10.
Hey, flipper.
There's Humphreys right there.
Tannehill fires, and it's caught, but short of the sticks. Ferks. Gostkowski's kick on the way, and it is good! Clay Brooks will let it go. So from the 20 center in, Tyler Shatley. Brandon Linder left earlier with an injury. On 1st down. Minshew, nowhere to go. He's going to keep it himself. And Minshew trying to get towards the sideline. He stays in bounds, but he did. Minshew towards the sideline. Connolly, nice adjustment. Again, inbounds.
Got to spike the ball right.
Minshew wants to get up there and run another play as we approach 50 seconds to go. Minshew pump fakes, passes, batted down, and picked off! Harold Landry with the interception! Against the size of that Tennessee front. And in the end, that proved costly as Lambeau, but he slipped on a squib kick. It led to a field goal. And those 3 points turn out to be the difference in today's ball game. Tennessee goes to 2-0 for the first time since 2008. And it's Stephen Gostkowski who has his 2nd game winner in as many weeks. That'll do it from here in Nashville. Let's go to James Brown in New York.
All right, so for those of you who are